In a year when Hollywood's biggest blockbusters include characters like Barbie and Spider-Man, nostalgia is a hot commodity. As News 2's Adam Mintzer reports, hundreds of adults are buying toys from their childhoods, and independent stores are trying to meet that demand.
Here, every toy has a story.
I've seen this today and been like, I remember my mom said no. Well, I'm going to say yes today, so I'm taking this.
Matthew Powell co-owns Totally Rad Toy House in Nashville, a store that specializes in buying and selling vintage comic and TV show toys.
A lot of it is people reconnecting with their childhood. Like, I had this and there's good memories along with it, so having it kind of puts them back in that mindset.
But nostalgia is still a business and isn't always at the top of people's shopping list.
Toys are the bottom of the necessity pool.
Totally Rad has had a hard few months.
Little kids who just want a loose Barbie doll they can beat up, you know, or cut the hair off of.
The 4-year-old store has seen a lot of customers come in lately.
Yeah, very cool.
But only for a quick trip down memory lane.
Oh yeah, I had that, or just like, I remember this, you know, and talk to their spouse, like, dude, I had this as a kid, you know. It doesn't always turn into sales.
An hour away, a different toy store with a different specialty is having a different experience, even though they're selling the same feeling.
We sell memories.
Chad Flats says pro wrestling is booming right now.
Arn Anderson, 4 Horsemen.
Becoming something else both kids and parents can bond over.
People say, oh, this reminds me of my grandfather, because we would sit down on Saturdays and we would watch wrestling together or whatever, you know. So it's really cool to hear those stories and hear how stuff like that is kind of woven into the fabric of people's lives.
It takes me back to when I was a child, to a simpler time when things weren't so complicated as when you're grown. And me as an old man, I have young kids, so I come in, I can share a little bit of my childhood with them. You can't put a price tag on it.
Because in this business, one man's piece of plastic is another's favorite memory. In Nashville, Adam Mintzer, News 2.